Yes, welcome everyone to the channel. This is the predicted lineup show between Crystal Palace and Leicester. Kickoff is tomorrow. Live on the channel, we will be doing the watch-along show as usual right here. We'll be live from 2:40 tomorrow. The link is already pinned in the channel. Just hit the link, smash a like and help the channel grow. So yeah, we're going to be doing that tomorrow from 2:40 right here, bang on the channel. So stay tuned for that one as we go. Palace versus Leicester City tomorrow, 2:40 on the channel. But it's up to you guys in the chat. There's a few of you already jumping in, which is great. We are doing this live. We're going to predict the lineup for tomorrow's game. I'm going to look at the lineups of Palace yesterday because they got absolutely battered yesterday by an Aston Villa 10-man Aston Villa side, as well as I believe Tyrone Mings got sent off in that game. I watched some of it. I was flicking between games yesterday. Had a great Christmas and a great Boxing Day yesterday as well, drinking a lot of stuff and eating till it came out my ears near. But the football itself yesterday, some of it was all right. The Man United Leicester game was quite exciting for the neutrals, and it was quite exciting for us as well. But the lineup, let's just have a look at the Crystal Palace and how they would line up, because they got battered, like I say, yesterday. And the thing is, Aston Villa got a man sent off, and when you go against 10 men, you either play the ball around and let them chase. You let the 10-man chase the ball around, and you play around, and you come in and you take them. Unfortunately for Palace, they did not do that yesterday. If you watched the game yesterday, they gave the ball away, constantly giving the ball away. Very poor passing for them against a 10-man Villa side, and gave the ball away constantly. Their passing was horrific yesterday, and Aston Villa just grabbed it by the balls. Grealish was honestly, Grealish yesterday, his effort yesterday was unreal. His engine, the drive that guy's got is unbelievable. And they deserved the win yesterday, 3-0 to Aston Villa. But Palace, Leicester, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's away. Leicester have been performing a lot better away than at home. I know we grabbed the Boxing Day draw yesterday against Man United, but overall, oh man, I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's just hope we can get some points. We've got obviously Palace, and we've got who else we've got coming up as well. We've got Newcastle as well. 2 away games on the bounce. If we can get 6 points from those 2 games, that will be that'll be Merry Christmas, a late Merry Christmas for me, and a Happy New Year, you filthy animals. Right, let's have a look at the lineup anyway. Let's see what we can do about the lineup, what you guys in the chat are going to predict. Obviously, we're going to go with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Let's not even debate that. So Kasper Schmeichel is going to go straight in. It's as simple as that. But what about Ken Under? Because he got pulled out of the squad yesterday due to an injury, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but according to the reports, Ken Under was pulled out from training just before the game and was not selected for the bench either against Manchester United. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about that. I wasn't happy about Jamie Vardy's goal either being discounted and given as an own goal yesterday, so that he's off of the score sheet. By the way, we've got to play Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes has got to feature because he's now outscored Vardy in open play. He's outscored Vardy in open play, lads. We might need to keep that shush. So my pick for the game is definitely Harvey Barnes. So there's my pick, Harvey Barnes. I'll let you guys do the rest in the chat. Get your comments in. We'll put this together as we go. Do we get Soyuncu back? We're looking weak at the back. Harry Maguire had a free head yesterday. Marcus Rashford should have scored in the first 2 minutes with his head as well. The set pieces situation right now is worrying at Leicester at the back for me. We need Soyuncu back. Will he make the squad? Roger says he's going to make the squad. Will he make the squad? That's the question. What are you guys thinking in the chat? Get your comments in. Get your predictions in. I'm going to read you boys out now. Make sure you smash a like as well on the video and help the channel grow, lads. We're hitting its peak. It's peak. We are at 4,170 subscribers on the channel. It's nuts. And we've got a new subscriber count as well, so it's actually working. 4,170. Mad. Thank you so much. We could hit 5K before the new year even. Who knows? But going back to the lineup, Let's see. Oh, Winks is here. Look, guys, just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to everyone, the subscribers, the moderators who tune in every stream, and the members who continue to give their own money to support the channel. I really are appreciated, honestly, from the bottom of my heart as well. I did not think this was going to grow the way it has grown, but you guys in the chat are proving me wrong that this is the route that I should have done a long time ago. Is doing this. So I'm enjoying it. You guys are enjoying it. That's all that matters. I hope the channel goes, says Chi in the chat. Winksy, man, we drew yesterday. We should have won, but oh well, says Nabs. Right, come on, lads. Come on, lads. Now's the time. Get your comments in. Get your comments in. Grealish is a class of player, United Daily says. There's going to be a lot of rotation tomorrow. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of rotation as well. Who's starting? Who is starting right back for JJ? Or Ricardo Pereira? Is he fit? I don't think Ricardo's going to be fit. Evans and Soyuncu as centre-back, says Sedant. Right, okay, so we're going to get Johnny Evans in. It was pretty good yesterday, to be fair. He had a good game. He had a very good game. And we're also going to go with... Are we going to go with Soyuncu? Is that what you're saying? Are you guys wanting Soyuncu back in the team? Are we going 4 at the back against Palace? Are we going 4 at the back? What was their formation they played yesterday, Crystal Palace? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at their formation yesterday, because that's really the only thing you can go off is the formation that they played yesterday. They went with a simple 4-4-2 yesterday with Benteke and Zaha up top. Jeffrey Schlupp, Leicester's old Jeffrey Schlupp on the right, believe it or not. MacArthur in the middle. Okay, Van Hordens, Dan, Koyate, and New Ward. Okay. So they went with a simple 4-4-2. So I think we should go 4-4-2 as well. I think we should go 4-4-2. Leicester's lineup, obviously, yesterday was the same as the Spurs one at the end of the day. We went with a 4 at the back, a 2, and then a 3 and a 1. So a 4-2-3-1. Slight different with Ndidi and Tielemans' way that they played, with Ndidi and Tielemans kind of working as a holding roles instead of just Ndidi, which really worked in the middle. Fernandes did have a good game, but I think Ndidi had the most tackles in the game. I think he had 7 in the game yesterday as the top tackler of the game. So Wilfred Ndidi doing his job well. Picking up a yellow card, though, Ndidi, as well as Maddison picking up a yellow card. I don't know how many yellows Maddison and Ndidi are on, but I know it's adding up to the tally of bookings that we're getting. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat. Anyone that's new here, welcome. Please smash a like and subscribe as well. I think Luke Thomas will feature. I think Luke Thomas will feature too. So 2 of you guys say 4-1-4-1, Sidan says. Are you going to go Luke Thomas? All right. Okay. I don't think Luke Thomas will start. I think Luke Thomas will make the bench. but I don't think he'll start. But because you said he's going to start, we're going to put him on the left. JJ on the right. Is that right? Put JJ on the right. Yeah. Vardy up top, obviously, says Samin. Obviously, it's got to be Jamie Vardy up top. You can't start a Nacho with a Vardy, really, can you? Let's be honest. Bruno or De Bruyne? Paul, you always come in and banter it. It's all right, mate. It's all good. Fofana needs a rest. He has been playing too much. So does he make the bench for Fofana? Wesley Fofana, I think, would make the bench on this one. Wesley Fofana makes the bench. Let's put Wesley Fofana on the bench as our first bench centre back. Vardy up top, obviously. Lee, how are you? Scotty, how are you, pal? You good? Yes, I think Nacho will start. You think Nacho will start? Wow. Sedan, you think Nacho will start? Okay. If you think Nacho will start, this will be on our watch-along show tomorrow, by the way. This will be the predicted lineup on the start of the watch-along show, and then the real lineup will I'll put up as well. But and we'll see how close we are. We were bang on, to be fair, last week. Apart from Kenge's under, we got wrong for Michael Brighton. We was bang on, lads, in the chat. So we're doing some remarkable stuff here so far with the predictions. Vardy should definitely be on the bench, though, which I've just put him out on the bench. Maddison should start. He had a good game yesterday. I think James Maddison will start tomorrow. We'll see how we're going to go. We're going to go 4-1-4-1. Is that right? Mark and Yuri for definite as well, says Strimpy. So we'll put Michael Brighton on. So Michael Brighton goes this side. Yeah. And who did you say? Yuri Tillemans, because he was brilliant yesterday. He was my man of the match yesterday, Yuri Tillemans. And we've got to go as holding role Ndidi, right? Is that it? Is that the squad? Get it. Come on, boys in the chat. Talk to me. What are you guys thinking? A.M. Farah says Hamza Chowdhury as well. What, starting? I don't think he'll start. I don't think so. I think he'll make the bench. But it's up to you guys in the chat. Perez will definitely start. What, over Michael Brighton? No, Vardy will start, not Iheanacho. Kenges Under, Samin says, Mendy will start over Ndidi. So I agree, actually. I think you're right. I think Mendy will start over Ndidi. So we're going to go with that. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. I think Mendy will play the holding role and Ndidi will be on the bench. That's, yeah, I agree. I'm going to put Ndidi over here. So far, we're going with Michael Brighton on the right, or we're going to move Michael Brighton onto the bench. Perez deserves a start. He has been good, says Zidane. But, yeah. Okay. What? Over Michael Brighton? Give Pratt a chance. Papi Mendy to start over Ndidi and your. I think Mendy's going to start Rennie over. I think Mendy's going to start over Ndidi. Ndidi's going to make the bench. So we're going to stick. We're going to stick with that. Still Perez, Pratt, and Mendy. So Perez, where would you put Perez, boys? Over Michael Brighton. We need attack. Put on Perez. Right. Michael Brighton is going to make the bench, and Perez is going on. So Perez goes on. Are you more happy with that? Okay. Who does Leicester play tomorrow? We play Crystal Palace tomorrow, mate. Vardy will start, mate. Honestly, Rodgers won't risk. I think so too. I only did that because Zidane said, but I don't think he'll risk it. Our away performance is unreal, so I think you're right. I think big man up top, Jamie Vardy's got to play up top. Personally, that's my opinion, but Iheanacho will definitely make the bench, 100%. He will be on the bench. So we're going to slot him there for now. Wesley Fofana. Why is his size so weird compared to the rest of them? Ndidi looks small there as well. There you go, Ndidi. That's better. Right, so where are we at? Barnes is definitely going to start. He is goal-scoring machine at the moment for Leicester. He's got more in play than Jamie Vardy, Jamie Vardy's got, what has he got, 11? In the whole season, including, I think there's about 7 penalties though for Jamie Vardy. Harvey Barnes has got quite a lot in play. James Maddison as well, as he's got to play. Tillemans has got to play. So you guys are saying Perez over Michael Brighton, and you're saying Mendy over Ndidi. Have we got the defence correct here though? James Justin on the right. Soyuncu comes in. Is that right? Are we going Soyuncu and Evans? Do we swap those around though? I think Soyuncu goes left and Evans goes right next to JJ. I think that's how we go. I'm not sure about Luke Thomas, though. I'm not sure about Luke. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. Perez is definitely starting. Perez says Perez. And Ndidi will rest, so either... Yeah. All Brighton were struggling against United. Take him off, says Patrick. Vardy will start. Rodgers definitely won't risk it, says Winksy. Right, Perez is in, boys. We're not swapping. Right, okay, that's it. Swap Thomas for Castagna. Yeah. I think so too. I think Thomas goes bench. I think Castagna comes in because he's been brilliant down that left side already since he's come in. I think Castagna goes left as well. I'm more comfortable with that as a prediction. Ricardo is definitely going to be on the bench, says Stimpy. I don't think so. He's injured. I still don't see Ricardo making the bench. Lots of people are saying Perez. Nacho on the bench for sure. Ken gets under, it makes the bench. If he's fit, that's the question. If Kenges Under is fit, that's the problem. Seems like he's not. Who else we've got in the chat? Honestly, I think Thomas will start over Castagna. You think Thomas will start over Castagna? Don't forget, Castagna's only just come back. I've already got one young lad on the right with James Justin and a Harvey Barnes on the. I think I don't think you could. I don't know. Actually, you're right because Luke Thomas worked really well with Harvey Barnes. Okay, Winksy has spoken. Chat mod God has spoken. Timothy over Thomas. All of you guys in the chat, you're all split between Castagna and Thomas. Castagna just come back, give him a rest. See, Patrick's talking sense. Vardy is injured for 2 months, just confirmed. I don't think so. Do you think Thomas will start over Castagna? Because I don't. At the end of the day, this isn't Europa. He's going to go strong. Tough. No, I don't think so. You're right. I don't think so. You're right. You're right. You're right in the chat. You're right. I think Castagna will start. He's too strong. Belgium international. Yeah, you're right, lads. You're right. Timothy Castagna goes left. Who's on the bench? Who makes the bench? Obviously, Danny Ward makes the bench. Duh. We've got to do that one, haven't we? Danny Ward. Danny Ward. Where's Danny Ward on here? Number 12. Danny flipping Ward. There we go. Danny Ward makes the bench, of course. Who else is left to put? You've got to put Hamza, haven't you? You've got to have Hamza because I don't know if Ndidi's going to play. I don't think Ndidi will play. I think Hamza will be on the bench. Personally, I think it'll be Hamza. What do you guys think of that? Not Ndidi. I think Ndidi will have a rest. I think Ndidi will be rested. Personally, I think Ndidi will be rested. Even though he had a cracking game against United, I think because he's only just come back from injury, I think he'll be rested. Why is Mendy playing over Ndidi? For the exact reason, I think Ndidi has only just come back from a long-term injury, and I think this is the game where Mendy will play over Ndidi. I don't want that to happen. I prefer Ndidi, but I think overall, due to the resting situation, there's a lot of games played at the minute, but and only a short time between the games as well, only a short break. I think this is how we do. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Does Ndidi make the bench though? Dennis Pratt has got to make the bench. Dennis Pratt says Stimpy as well. Let's put Dennis Pratt on the bench. That's 100% a cert. He will be on the bench. He's a rotated squad player though, isn't he? At the end of the day, he definitely is a rotated squad player for sure. Ward. And there's room for one more. Who else makes the bench? I tell you who we've got left that we've not used. We've not got Christian Fuchs on the bench. There's no Wes Morgan on the bench. There's no Wilfred Ndidi. There's no Damari Gray. There's no Islam Slimani. There's no Daniel Amate on the bench. We have no Ricardo Pereira, Matty James. We've got Jakovic. We've got George Hurst. I think he's out on loan anyway. You've got Fitzhugh. You've got Leshbella. There's a few other players that could make the bench, but I think it's going to be Fuchs. Personally, you guys in the chat are all saying Fuchs. Look at all these guys are saying Fuchs. Fuchs makes the bench. Yeah, Fuchs makes the bench. Mind you, if you've got Luke Thomas, do you need Fuchs? Surely you need a centre back. We've got Fofana though. Go on then. It's got to be Christian Fuchs. Yeah, you guys are outvoted. It's Fuchs all day long. Oh, Marte on the bench. Matty James. I think he's gone actually. I'm not sure. I don't know the status of Matty James right now. I can't remember. I've had a lot to drink over the last few days. Fuchs makes the bench. There you go. Christian Fuchs makes the bench. That's the predicted lineup. Is there anything you guys would change before we finish off and wrap it up? Is there anything else you guys would finish off in the chat? Does Hamza Chowdhury come off and Marte go in? Or does Ndidi come in? Or what? What we got? Put on Amate, says Sidant. Who for though? Mattis still plays for Leicester. I thought he did, but he's never gonna get back into the Ndidi instead of Fuchs on the bench. Do you think so? Okay. So Fuchs come. I don't think so. If that's what you guys are saying, that's what you guys are saying. Let's do that now. Make sure Ndidi makes the bench. And Ndidi makes the bench. There you go, lads. Is that about it? Is there anyone on the actual starting 11 you would change? Anyone, anything in particular? I think that looks like a good rotation to me. There's a few players that have played non-stop, and there's a few players that have come in. That's a good rotation, as well as the bench as well. That looks good to me. I thought Matty James has gone. Yeah, Rennie Bay, Matty James had gone. Bring on Under instead of Perez. I think Under's going to be injured. I don't think he's going to play. I think he's injured. That's why he didn't even make the bench yesterday. He did not make the bench. Not 1 minute did he make the bench yesterday. So I think Cengiz Under is carrying an injury, and because I don't think he's played many 90 minutes either since he signed. So I think he's still trying to find his fitness, but I think he's got an injury, which is why he pulled out of training and got pulled out of the squad completely against Man United yesterday. Anyway, my man of the match for yesterday was Yuri Tillemans against Man United, and he's got to start, as well as Maddison. Barnes has got to start because he's got the most goals in open play at the moment and looks the most threatening on the pitch. Jamie Vardy has to play, obviously, because he's our top man striker. Perez, I think, is going to probably start. Maybe you might see Michael Brighton. It's going to be a clash between Perez or Brighton that gets a start on that right side. And I agree, that is the side that plays tomorrow. I agree. I think that's the side that plays tomorrow. Is Cags fit? Yes, I think he is. I think he will be. I think he will be in. If he's not going to be in, I think this is what happens. Söyüncü goes on the bench. Fofana plays. Wesley Fofana plays, and Söyüncü's on the bench. It's that or that. It's one or the other. But I'm going to put Söyüncü in. I'm going to leave it there. That is the predicted lineup between us boys and myself. Switch James and Timothy, but Rodgers won't. No, I don't think he will. I think that's it. Lee, if Castagna needs a rest, Amate can play at right back and JJ left. Yeah, we've not got a... Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. You're correct. Which is why I'm thinking, I don't think Cengiz Under is fit. I don't even think he's going to be on the bench. I genuinely don't. I don't want him to be out the squad, but I think there's something. I think he's took an injury. I think Cengiz Under is going to be out, which is why I'm going to put Daniel Amate in on the bench for that particular reason, for the right back situation that we've just said. Because if Castagna doesn't start and we've got Thomas or Fuchs, it's tough. It's tough to call, but I think you're right. I think you're right, mate. Fofana will start though. Yeah. Okay. So Fofana goes in. Söyüncü makes the bench. Evans jumps across. Wesley Fofana comes in. That is the lineup. That's the lineup. That's it. Yeah. I think so too. Because he's been injured too long to start, surely. He's not just going to drop straight into a game. I think Fofana and Evans need a rest. Come on, lads. Last guess on this, boys, and we're finished. He's going to play with 3 centre-backs with 2 wing-backs. Do you think he will? I think that's the lineup. 4-1-4-1. Right, I'm leaving it there, lads. That's the lineup. We're going to save this for tomorrow's watch along. Make sure you hop over to the link. It's already pinned in the comments. The link is also in the description of the video if you're watching on a replay. Smash that. Please like the watch along link. There's 30 in the chat. If all 30 of you like the watch along link, we'll get more views and more people coming in for tomorrow. We're live at 2:40 tomorrow. We are live at 2:40. The watch along show starts tomorrow, 2:40 on the channel. Crystal Palace versus Leicester City. Yes, we're away. It's a good form away. I'm hoping that we can come out with a win. We've tried to predict the lineup here on the show. We've tried our best. We've gone with a 4-1-4-1 overall between the lot of us in the chat. We've gone for a Timothy Castagna on the left with a Justin on the right. We've got Johnny Evans and Fofana in the middle with a returning Söyüncü on the bench. A Mendy as the holding role, giving Ndidi some space to breathe after his return from the abductor tear that he had. We've got Tillemans, who's my man of the match against Man United, with James Maddison and a goal scoring machine of Harvey Barnes and Jamie Vardy and Perez potentially going on the right. That is our predicted lineup. Please smash a like. Please smash a like on the watch along link as well. And I shall see you tomorrow at 2:40 for the watch along show. Take care, everyone. I'll see you then. Have a good day. Take care. Boom. We're ready to go for the watch along tomorrow, lads. Smash a like. Smash a like. I shall see you tomorrow. Take care, lads. Bye-bye.